Bullies are bad.
I've already.
Okay, we said that the average, this was green 22, right? They said the average is -1, it's -3/2.
Okay.
The instantaneous is never -3/2. It has to be, right? Mean value theorem says if it's continuous differential, it has to. At one place, the average has to be instantaneous, right?
Okay.
So what does that tell me about the function? It is not continuous or not differentiable. If it's not differentiable, it's definitely not differentiable because if it's not continuous, it's not differentiable. Got it? Okay, so that's green 22.
What's a secant line?
Ooh, you guys forgot what a secant line is already?
Yeah, it does. So when you have like a curve, it goes to. Like if you have a curve, why are you looking at us?
A secant line looks like this. It's 2 points like this from here to here. That's a secant line.
It's like
continuous though, right?
It's like the letter D. It's a curve and then it's a line.
But it's always it's what we did to find the derivative, right? Under the formal definition, we said we bring these things closer and closer. Right? The closer we get, the more accurate it is as a representation of our derivative.
That's really interesting. Why does it teach that instead of just doing the power rule?
Because where the power will come from. Without the proof, it's whiffing poof dust. We made this up and it works really good. But that's basically Newton's approach, and it's not really a great one.
Okay, wait, why is
for mathematicians?
Why is energy a math trick?
Because show me energy.
Show me force.
Okay. Hold still!
What about momentum? Not a math trick.
Hold still, here we come! Yeah, I got energy in the drawer somewhere. Now again, there is some places where you talk about energy. So if you're sitting on something on a shelf or sitting on the ground, it has more energy sitting up there. We know that, and we kind of shy away from it. So there's a little bit of energy that's real, but it's very thin. It's very thin.
So it's just like convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient for mathematics. Yes. Can I do this problem as I said I was going to do like an hour ago? Green what?
89.
Just recorded a whole bunch of nothing. 89. Sorry, people who never watched this. Okay, I've got a volume, a solid generated around a region, a graph. Pay attention. I've got a volume of a solid generated around the region by x equals. Now it's x equals, right? Square root?
Yeah.
So it's going to look something like this, right? Except it's shifted 2 up. That's a problem. That's going to be up here somewhere. Right there. And lines x equals 0, which is this one, and y equals 5, which is this one. Now I'm going to confirm that I get, when I put y equals 2 in, I get 0 for x, which I do. This point here is 0, 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to take it, the lines of that, I'm going to revolve it around the y-axis. We're going to spinning it this way, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so which way am I walking through my circles?
dx. No, wait, dy.
Y, right? Okay, so, and then I'm going to do pi. And what's my radius?
Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot pi.
Oh, you got the hard part right, but left the easy part for later. Cool. Good.
Wait, so the bounds for it would be
So the what?
the bounds? Would that be
From 2 to 5.
okay? It's 2 to 5.
And this is the point of intersection down here.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Julia.
Can you do 23 on the section test?
I'm as bad as you guys. I'm like watching the clock. How much longer? I'm getting tired. Getting punchy.
I actually didn't look at the clock for like a whole hour.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's because there's, you can leave whenever you want to. So why would you look at the clock? All right. It's an odd development there. Normally,
Section, not recent.
section.
See, no idea what you just said. I just know it's some
Section. Section 23.
Yeah.
Okay, which of the following is a solution for the differential equation? So it's differential equation time. So what are we going to do? Separate the variables.
I haven't listened.
dy equals x squared dx, and integrate time. Agreed?
minus 87.
I didn't integrate. I like took the derivative from there.
Hey, no, not good.
Yeah, that would
Otherwise, I was going
that would do it.
Let me keep going, or you got it?
No.
Keep going, I'll do it. Okay, so this becomes y over 2,
potatoes, German.
2 down there, equals x to the 3, 1/3 out in front, plus c.
Alright.
Move the 2 across.
So it's whenever this
Get
equals
y
zero,
squared
right?
equals 2/3
So if we just look at this
x to the
point,
third
we
plus
know that
yet
this is
another
not
c.
the solution. Right, so then we can automatically go with 2. Right? Now I have to
Y
decide
equals
zero,
plus or
right?
minus the square
So
root
if you're
of
not using
2/3
circle, how many
x
places are there
cubed
where
plus
sine is
c.
0?
Use the 2 points.
Adjust world, we'd be done. Since it's not a just world, we're going to have to keep going.
Okay.
They want to know what c is, right?
Which point?
So I'm going to plunk a 3 in here. Whew, it's going to be fun. Y equals plus or minus the square root. Oh, I've got y2. Can't fix that. Y should be -2.
Okay.
And this is going to be 2/3, 3 to the third,
And where's
plus
the
c. And I'm going to solve for c. Agreed?
Wherever it feels like it is, I would go by.
There's 2 other places, right? Because
There is.
Because if you
But
think
what
about
I
your
did is
circle,
I did c minus
4
c and got
quadrants,
c.
there's going to be 4 spots, right?
And then I multiplied c by 2 and got a different
4
c.
plus
The way
2
that you
is
got
6.
from the derivative to from the first step to
Why would I graph that?
I put,
That's an
I
easy
separate the
way to do
variables,
it.
right?
What
I want all the y's over here, my multiplication or
So you have to
division,
count the
all the x's over here.
Find 4, 5. 5?
Right?
Because you have to count one that's like
Would it be perpendicular?
Good?
undefined. There it is.
Good?
There's
Yeah,
what?
Okay. All right, so it's going to be
I don't
negative,
know.
right?
It doesn't matter.
So for future
All that
reference,
is
I know
fine.
this is going to be negative when I'm done,
Why is it gonna be?
because I got a -2 here, right? And I'm going to delete the -2 from both sides first. So I can get rid of this one now, right?
Jimmy, that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
How do you find something
So-
undefined?
So it's going to be 2 equals the square root of, I got to clean up this mess.
How do you make?
I got 54 over 3 plus c.
Yeah,
Can't like that.
So you just do that.
So then I get 4 equals 54. 3 goes to 54 how many times? 18 times plus c. So with that over, I get -14 equals c.
Greater than 4.
So now I put the -14 right here, and I am done.
It's like, all right, with a first one, what?
Good. All right. That was section 23. 23. All right. Other questions?
Yeah, but
Next up was Hannah.
Seven. It says F of 7.
No, no, but
Why? How did you get 5/3? Because I know what to do from here if you have a slope.
yeah, well, no,
Why?
no idea. Because the secant line is.
It looks like MBT. Is
Can we do
just getting a secant line like use MBT a little bit?
Red 91.
Um,
Particle moves on the x-axis, so its velocity can be given in the following ugly way: 5te to the -t minus 1. Agreed?
Yeah, so we take the
At t equals 0. Hold on, the part. So I got 0. 1 is a spot. The total distance traveled from 0 to 4 is. All right. So I think you're right. We total distance traveled. This is nasty. Why is this nasty? It's not displacement. Displacement would be the integral. Distance means I have to be really careful I don't change directions. Right? I don't. If I change directions, negative counts for distance, doesn't it? So what first thing I would do is I would go ahead and graph this. And it's 5.
Minus 31
Yeah.
thirds, 4/3. Booyah!
You're not on YouTube saying
So you're a star.
Because there are a whole lot of people clamoring to see this
Just saying.
fine cinematic event.
How many views do you have? What's your
I
max?
have a lot of views, which is weird. I think some people are just getting on there to fill up views. I think they're turning on the computer and just like leaving it.
I don't really.
Right.
You know that? I saw it right before you got sick. It was just like a
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I
It
got
only works over there. Like after 3 hours.
So I'm gonna draw it. I do need to change the winner from 0 to 4 because I messed it up.
How?
Mr. Wesley, how are we doing
Mine's just a
compared
straight
to
line.
other We the People classes that have gone in?
The y-axis.
As far as what?
Like keeping it together. Like
Oh, pretty good. You guys have done really good. Yeah.
Are
I
you
think
excited
classes
for
where the
next
whole
year's?
group was just like, we're done. And I had groups that blamed me for putting the test on the day they, when they got back, when it, like I'm planning for them, give you a month to look at it and give them all the work ahead of time. And they're like, well, what do you expect us to do? The work the night we got back? I'm like, no, I kind of hoped you'd do it like a month ago. But, so you guys are really good about it. Really good about it. All right, so it is, I'm looking for places where I have to worry about where it's switching from positive to negative. And it does that how many places?
in the graph of the velocity,
Yeah,
it goes.
does it at least twice, right?
Negative and goes positive and back to negative.
Right, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find the zeros, right?
Am I?
Oh, geez,
I'm going to hit root. And so I'm going to integrate from 0 to 0.25917, this function,
What the actual
dt, right?
How do you remember 89?
Where's the negative x?
Can you teach me it?
Now, I also have to watch out, so I'm going to absolute value that, right?
Dude, mom,
That's fine.
89.
Because it's going to be negative.
Rotation.
Because that's my first 0.
So
Because if you look at the graph of the function looks something like this. It starts like this, goes up, and then kind of swings back down and crosses the line.
Oh, because you have to find distance. You
Because if I
have to
find distance,
where
this
that
is
goes.
negative area, so I have to integrate the first negative area and change its sign.
And then you have to integrate the big part up there, and then you
Yep.
have to integrate the other
The
big
last
part.
little bit
That's
there as
weird.
well. So I'm going to go from 0.25917
I just found
to,
Check this out.
unfortunately, this is in the calculator section, so otherwise this would
No, look.
be
If you change
flat
the weird
off,
thing.
impossible.
But he only said we.
But this is probably why people say they're running out of time with the calculator
That's
part
10 off.
right here.
Like 10. That's.
And I'm like
10
watching my
times that.
calculator do a calculation. 2.5426, 5t e to the negative t minus 1 dt.
Jim, that's not even
No,
right.
it's to the negative t.
You multiply
Okay,
negative
I must have said it wrong. Plus, I don't have to absolute value that one because it's the positive area, but if I absolute value it won't hurt anything.
No,
But
you
and it
literally
only goes
no.
to 4.
It's only going to go 4. I'm going to double check to make sure it was 0 before 4. I don't think I do.
You want me to? You want me to just
I
get?
don't think so, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
my thing says no. So I'm going to go from 2.5426 to 4.
And then you
5t e to the negative t minus 1 dt.
It's not equal.
And I have to absolute value that one because it's going to be negative as well.
And then that you can say
And I'll throw it all in my calculator, hit equals, hopefully it'll give me the right
Because it's
answer.
like +2.
If it doesn't, hit it again because I don't have a better option for you. That was red 90.